Yeah?
What?
I drank all the coffee.
Oh, shit. Where's my coffee?
No, you don't understand.
What
All
do
of
you
it.
mean?
The concept of coffee is now gone.
What?
What do you mean you drank all
Yeah,
my
what do you
coffee?
mean? What's going on? You're like saying that something's gone, but I don't remember ever, like being here.
Exactly.
Existence is confusing.
I don't know what's going on.
Okay, this song is too peaceful for getting us going.
Our illustrious champion returns. Welcome home.
You know, I need to add some variations on those ones that are, because I've got like 13 different sounds that it'll randomly play if you subscribe for the first time, but after a few months it goes to a different one based on how long. And I think I'm gonna cycle in some of the first ones. Like there's a praise the sub one that would be nice. All the time. Don't judge me.
I will always check. I don't even know why I collected that star. I think I have enough Z coins as it is.
Or is good.
Come to my RimWorld streams. You can convert them into the RimWorld coins and influence the RimWorld game.
Hello?
And then all was deathly silent.
Hell yeah.
It's the eerie quietness.
I missed all you guys. It's been for.
Yeah.
It's
It's
been
been-
very long.
Hold on. Was it last year when we were to play together?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe it's been
Oh,
all
I
year.
think it was a decade ago.
Yeah. No.
No.
We played last
you're
decade.
No. Yeah, Dova's correct. It was not a decade. Because a decade is 10 years. No, we played within those times.
No, we last played during the last decade.
Correct.
Correct, but it was not a decade ago.
Sure it was.
We played last decade, however, we did not play a decade ago.
Yeah, we
It was
did.
different.
How so?
Because saying last decade would mean the last section of 10 years. However, saying a decade ago.
Oh,
would
hey,
mean
it's Suro's
it
rifle.
has been 10 years.
Great to see you, Suros. Thanks for the convenient interruption.
Convenient because you know you're wrong.
Well,
That is correct.
it was the 2010s last time. It's the 2020s now.
Yeah,
Exactly, the previous decade, not a
it
decade
was a
ago.
decade ago.
No.
I think we're arguing semantic. I think we should stop arguing.
Actually, no, Kobold, this is something that Zim can't understand. Because he's at one point told me, I'll see you tomorrow, and came over at midnight. Like, we kept planning. I was like, okay, this time tomorrow, are you gonna head over? I was like, yeah, okay. And he's like, hey, do you want me to pick up some food? I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, I'm coming over now. I'm like, no, you said tomorrow. He said, it is tomorrow. I'm like, that's not how that works.
Yes, it is.
That you don't schedule like that. That's not
Yes,
how
I
people-
do.
Well, like I said, you are wrong.
Yes, he does.
Also, apparently, I forgot to and left some Martin gifts on here. I don't remember doing so, but I'm okay with it.
You
So-
indeed didn't, Sydney. I like the one that was nominal on the bits, but this one's kind of just.
Oh, that's what it was. That's right. That's what it was. Is it this one? Yes. Anyways, hello everyone. Welcome.
A timely reappearance. The
I am
dungeon awaits.
I am Razim, and this is Echoes of Eberron Dungeons and Dragons. Thank you all so much for coming by. Let's go ahead and jump right in. I'll turn it over now to the BBQ'd gator.
DM.
Why would we give it to the DM?
Nah,
Yeah.
the DM's gotta take this one. It's been too long.
It has been quite a long time.
Also, Zim, you gotta move the GIF to the little bit.
I'll work on it.
Work on it while Dova recaps. Let's go, Dova.
All
That's
right.
what I was planning. And then you interrupted me while I was passing it over. Some people's kids, I swear.
So, it's been quite a while, but last session, we'll back up 2 sessions ago, since last session was kind of a super small, not very impactful session, but you just finished fighting the Warforged who's been kind of pursuing you, not pursuing you, but who you've kept running into, either accidentally or by design.
Blue's back.
Yep, Blue is alive again. During the fight, he was resurrected by likely the large Eldritch machine, which Dusty sacrificed his arm into, destroying both the machine and bringing Blue back to life, evidently.
Oh, so that's how it worked.
Something like that. It was a little bit confusing. You really weren't paying attention to that at the moment.
You didn't see the connection.
But as Blue fought his way out of Yark's bag of holding, he said something along the lines of, "It's been a long time, brother." To the Warforged who's been chasing you. You've been running into, that is.
Damn, that Sigma.
Who, after the Eldritch machine was broken, was evidently turned by Blue, using a scroll to teleport away. But you fixed your wounds, you bedded down and recuperated a little bit, as now the area was relatively safe. You do recall that the route which Sigma arrived from would have been through your traveling companions, the small class from the Morgrave University, who you have not heard from since the battle. It's been about 10 hours or so. After you recuperated, you headed further down into one of these side passages. You found not one but 2 hidden doors. The first one leading into a chamber which shut and instantly tried to roast you, but you fought that off. And inside that second door was a small little cache of various goodies, trinkets, and information. Inun, you in particular, hold 1/2 of a pair of sending stones. And through it, you've been propositioned.
Oh?
Not Proposition 2, but a deal was given to you.
Oh, okay.
If you brought a sealed bag of holding to one of the large towers beneath that large bank that you guys visited at one point, but bring that into one of the shops.
Tales of our endeavors
And
proliferate.
the person on the other side will give you information about all of those runes all over your robes.
Oh, shit. Okay. And does the rest of the party know about this, or just Anun?
I believe
you
it was shared.
you were very terse about the agreement as it was. You just basically said, whoever has the other sending stone wants this bag of holding to be put in a certain place.
It's probably a bomb.
Okay.
It wasn't that woman from the bar, was it?
It was not.
Okay, because
It was-
that's as far as Zerk knows, because he was with them.
Mhm.
I remember a name actually being given, but I can't remember what the name was. But I believe
It
what's her
roughly
face?
yeah, Cody did give a little bit of insight as to who it was. It was a very secretive, kind of cryptic mage. Nobody really knows who he, she, or it is.
An earnest disciple.
But they go by a moniker which roughly translates to Stone of Power. And yeah, she says that nobody's ever actually seen them.
It's a bomb. It's a bomb. We're gonna be terrorists, but I'm cool with that.
Yeah, Anu just wants to get to the bottom of this.
All right.
But we're at the bottom already.
Also in the room, aside from the other loot which has already been distributed, is a little stand, like an iron frame stand with a fully complete humanoid skeleton on it. But as much as you've been staring at it, you cannot, for the life of you, figure out exactly what species, what race it is.
Oh, that doesn't matter.
I
It's dead.
figured. But there it is.
Alright, wait, I got I updated too much my inventory. Okay. Yeah, I put the skeleton into my bag of holding.
All right.
I'm currently
But
lighting a new cigar on my burning skin.
Yeah, the other one kind of burnt away.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a very nice sort of smell of burnt scales, hair, and other various things, kind of choking this room right now.
It's like a black and mild.
Instead of a no smoking room, it was a smoking room, but you actually got smoked instead of smoking.
Nobody said that you weren't going to be the ones to do the smoking.
I feel like jerky.
Anyways, that's where we left off last session, so we'll it starts right now.
I wonder if we could peel off parts of your scales and start making accessories.
It's not a bad idea. But the parts that are peeling off are fairly charred.
Oh,
And they're still fairly well
Kinda
stuck
hard.
on. They might peel off later.
Kind of hard to
Do
make
you
a nice
want a
belt
piece
out
of
of
me?
that.
He's just kind of picking the dead scales off because they'll grow back.
Oh, this is neat. When the hell did I get this? Potion of
What is it?
superior
What?
healing.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
I think that was from this loot.
Do I have the sending stone in my inventory?
I might have put it in. I don't think I identified it yet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, also, Inun, Dusty has a new arm.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, cool.
At this point.
Just explosions happened.
Yeah, I remember you lost your arm.
Yeah, I did. I did not put it in there.
Zero's just gonna look around the party, just see their general health and well-being.
Inun's probably looking the most roughed up, followed thereafter by Blue. But he's kind of very rough right now, just in general.
What, in noon?
Yeah, I would have to say on a scale of 1 to 38, where 38 is death, I'd say I'm a 27. That's how I'd rate my pain.
That was a lot of fire we were in.
He's gonna go to noon and just kind of boop him on the nose and heal him.
Okay, I was wondering if any healing was coming from that, or are you just booping my nose?
You don't
What is
know
wrong
what
with
the whole
booping the
game.
nose?
He
It's
boots
just this
snoots.
big ass alligator claw, and it's just like the Iron Giant. He's poking my nose.
Dusty is forbidden from booping people because he keeps accidentally slapping people when he wants to pat them.
He doesn't understand the boop.
Well, I mean, his new arm is it's taking some strength adjustments.
Sinel will move over and
Happening on the stream.
oh, basketball.
Oh. Why? So distracting.
Did that take off health from you?
Yeah, I went from 27 to 21.
Okay. I was just looking at the combat tracker and it didn't change, which is odd. Okay, cool. As long as you got it.
He's
Did my
right, you
whole
know.
dude.
The hell are you trying to say, Eisen?
It's every time I open the freaking party sheet, there's something that confuses me. Because I look over and I see that Dusty has 1,250 store credits.
Ah, yes.
Sinel has 2 pounds of cookies and cream fudge. The fuck?
I guess you don't remember the magical store then.
No.
I like the 4 fake coins. I'm a fan.
Yeah, mine were different. Let me see. It's 7 gold coins.
Yeah, I've got the 4 fake coins. I'll figure something out to do with them.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, Zerth has a buzzer.
He has a giant rubber ball.
It's my hammer with the amber bug in the middle of it.
You have 20 good stogies.
Yeah. I'm saving them for a special occasion.
And you were getting mad at us for being distracted. You were getting mad at the basketball for being distracting, and here you are looking at the party sheet.
No, I mean, this is content right here.
Also,
We're all
Dusty has a
talking.
giant rubber ball. He's going to perform circus tricks with it later.
And I'm looking at a screen that you so lovingly crafted. You have all the elements in the right locations. You have these cool effects, and then you have this fucking basketball overlay just blocking everything. That's what I'm talking about.
It's a great way for viewers to earn some extra Z coins. They seem to enjoy it. Or at least they were
Anyway.
last night.
Can I do a perception check?
What you
Yes,
looking
you
for?
may.
Any act of danger.
Go right ahead.
Zerth will detect Sinel near his tail, kind of sniffing at the burnt flesh.
It's a good way for me to get a new cloak.
You are not sensing anything dangerous. You're not really sensing any movement outside of this room at all.
Is there another door?
No. It's just kind of this small, kind of cash room. Then back out in the oven, and then back out one more time, up the stairs and into the boss room.
Is that researcher with us?
No.
What
They
was he?
stayed behind while you went forward and checked out the Eldritch machine.
Gotcha. Yeah. I say we look in this room. If there's nothing else, let's go back and turn around. No point in staying here if there's nothing to be found.
Blue. Blue. Hey,
Yeah?
Blue.
What?
Can I give you a last name?
Okay.
Okay, hello, Blue
Bummer.
came in. Oh,
What?
Blue bomber. It just worked for some reason.
just works.
Why do you why do I need last name?
I don't know, everyone seems to have one. You don't need it. Hell, I have 4 names.
Huh.
However, if you say my full name in a demanding tone, I will have a heart attack.
I don't know your full name.
I can confirm this.
Good.
So,
No.
okay.
He looked at Seven or concerned and said, no, father only.
He's just kind of staring at you at the moment.
I look over to Blue and just mouth go with it.
What?
Nah, he's gonna facepalm himself.
Please be the blue bomber. Please be the blue bomber.
And I'm gonna walk over to Blue and just kind of whisper, "Just go with it. He's young and impressionable."
It takes a little while to kind of process that. And it looks like he's about to say something again, but you hear, or you wouldn't hear it, but you would see kind of a little pulse in his chest as Cody says something a little more meaningful to him. He just kind of nods and says, "Okay. My name is Blue Bomber."
Yes. Neckman.
I nod in thanks to him.
You know, you really ought to stop humoring him.
No. No.
I'm gonna look to Rosalind. You're only young once. Might as well enjoy it.
This is
Dusty
gonna
Hey,
be such a
Cody.
headache.
Prancing around Blue now.
Mm,
Hey,
Yeah,
Cody,
but-
what's the weather outside?
frightful.
Oh, wow.
You don't
me a
get any
joke.
response.
Oh,
But eventually, you do hear her voice in your head. She says, "That's not something that I can tell from down here."
at least he got the
Oh.
name right this time.
Hey, Cody, play my read my book to me.
Okay, now
I
you're...
I don't have your book.
What are you useful for?
She's smart. Shut up. She's...
Well, I
Zerth's gonna look around the edges. Says more than you think. More than some. Can I do an investigation check?
what are you looking for?
Hidden walls, traps, anything out of the ordinary with this room.
Go ahead.
No modifier.
Nova,
Looks
can you
like
hear me?
this is the end of this little passageway, and yeah, I can hear you, Anu.
Okay, can I get a description of the room again?
Sure. So the room that you're currently in is it's a rather small, kind of a small study. There's quite a few ruined, kind of moldy books around, and kind of opening and flipping through them. You see some writing, but it doesn't look like it's anything interesting. The two large chests, one of them which held a decent amount of crowns, actually quite a few crowns, along with some various trinkets which we added to the inventory last week or last time we played. And there was the stand with the skeleton on it. In addition to the second chest, which contained the sending stone and the sealed bag of holding. I don't remember who has it at the moment.
Okay, so we already have a sealed bag of holding.
I believe so. I think it was in your hands last time we left off at noon. So I'll go
I
ahead.
know I bought a bag of holding the last time I played, but did I get a sealed bag of holding?
I'll add it to your inventory right now. I don't think I did last week.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep referring to the last time we played as last week.
Okay, that's fair. I wasn't there last week. So you say last week for everyone else, but when you're talking to me, say last time.
Okay.
That'll.
I'll
help the
remember that.
confusion. Good, it's all settled.
All right, team. So where are we going?
Back.
To go sleep. Then
Unless
to the
we
bank.
want to take a rest here.
It's been about 2 hours since your last long rest, so you wouldn't be able to do a long rest if you want to do that.
Shouldn't we check on the research team that we've kind of
Oh yeah, my
no
team.
idea?
Oh, I just sort of assumed they're dead because Sigma came the way we left them. So
We didn't see the bodies, so
We should probably go check.
All right.
remember, Dusty, rule 76. No bodies, no death.
Dova.
so
Yeah.
wait.
I'm gonna raise the skeleton.
All right. How long does that take?
20, takes 10 minutes and it lasts 24 hours.
All right. As you begin casting a
Oh no, it takes
Somewhat.
1 minute.
for 1 minute.
It only takes 1 minute. I was thinking about battle because it's 10 rounds.
Gotcha. As over the course of a minute, which seems awfully, which kind of stretches out because, kind of an unfamiliar, unknown location here. But eventually, in a swirling kind of vortex of green energies,
No, sorry.
the skeleton, which was kind of inanimate on the stand, slowly kind of ratchets and creaks and tries to step off the stand, but it's kind of stuck.
Now, does there happen to be another body nearby? Because I totally forgot that this splits in two.
No, there is not.
Damn it. Okay. Look, Aster, Pat's gonna have to wait.
He is he's currently stuck on the stand.
Why is he
Is-
still gonna stand?
His feet kind of wiggling in midair because it's basically one of those medical stands where the skeleton's just kind of hung up on it.
No. Remember, I took it off and I.
Oh,
put
you
in
took
my
it down?
bag.
Okay, yeah, no, he's
Yeah.
standing then.
Okay.
It's kind of creaking very slightly. Give me a perception check, Anoon.
Yeah. That.
All right. Nothing.
What I like to hear.
Mhm. But aside from the kind of weird anatomy, it's a perfectly normal skeleton. So, you guys are going to head back to the passageway leading back up.
Yeah.
All right. It doesn't take long to get to the position where you left the researchers, and not a pretty sight.
Oh no.
Yeah. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what happened, as there's quite a few kind of long streaks of blood on the ceiling, on the ground. But as for bodies, there are none. There's a healthy amount of blood on the ground, though.
There was a lot of undead on that airship when we were on it, weren't there?
Yes.
Yeah, there were a lot of undead on the airship.
Yeah, okay.
They were good undead, too.
You do find a scattering of various scraps of cloth, little trinkets. You find the archivist's glasses, kind of shattered, kind of resting against the one of the walls. But you don't really see anything valuable. Can I get an investigation check?
From everyone?
If you want to investigate this further.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious.
Of course, Dusty will do this. If he finds them, he gets to play with bodies.
Valid point.
Is that
It's been
everybody?
a long time since he played with a body. Let's see.
No, not yet. But
Investigation.
yeah, Noon's gonna be having some issues here because you gave him like what, 3 or 4 dragons, platinum dragons. Where'd all the money go?
Oh, right, you gave them. Okay.
You did pay
So,
a lot for
Inu,
not.
Yeah, I funded the entire expedition.
Motivated by your loss of investment, your tremendous loss of investment, you
Oh, I didn't even
examine it.
realize I got 22.
Yeah. You investigate this for a little bit longer than everyone was hoping. But you come up with two-ish conclusions. One, they definitely got murked by Sigma. Like 100%. Two, somebody else or a group of things came by and either, and this is the most likely, stripped them of everything valuable and then took the bodies as well. Or the bodies themselves may have walked off. You're not entirely sure on that last one.
Well, I mean, if they made such a mess, they'd have to have left a trail.
I was about to say, can I do a survival check? Because I want to see if I can find like bloody, like humanoid footprints that are, because the blood wouldn't have been there the first time. So if there are bloody footprints, that means something walked away.
All right, go ahead and give me a survival check. I assume you'd share these findings.
Yes.
Okay, then everyone who wants to start tracking him can roll survival.
Yes, because I don't trust that airship captain since day one, and he did not make a very good impression when he came back.
Yeah, me and Zerth, or Anun and Zerth, were
Holy
not
shit.
happy on that airship.
Nope.
They would not answer any of my questions.
So, pretty much all of you notice one thing, and that is the like trail of like drips, footprints and such leading back kind of in the area or the way that you came from originally, kind of towards the surface. But Inun and Yark would notice that there are no distinctly human footprints. There's a lot of like drag marks,
Okay.
but no like bare footprints or like shoes. In fact, quite a lot of them are claws.
So the only conclusion is that they polymorphed into birds. The talons
Precisely.
scraped the ground, but they flew off.
And as you kind of follow those a little bit further up the tunnel, you would actually see kind of as the tunnel heads out into a little bit of a larger kind of intersection, you would see that something very large, this very kind of large, like a sweeping smear, in kind of an S pattern, kind of cuts along the path, heading from left to right. But the path itself continues on a little bit further. The direction you came down, that is.
Are we all in agreement the next time we see that airship just to burn it?
I mean,
Shoot it out of the sky.
yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I can fly at it.
What's an airship?
It's a
It's a boat that floats in the air. Oh, also there's a ship of asinine undead that trying to like reset the world. Not very good. You kind of saw the captain. Not a fan of him.
Yeah, we were on that boat. I spent a lot of time hanging on the outside of the boat, screaming at their air elementals.
He did do that.
I believe I owe him round 5.
You can have all the rounds the next time you meet him. Are we
Anyways, you
following
following
the
it out?
obvious trail leading outward, or side note, Dovo, when we walked in, was there another path, or was it just like the end of the road?
That was pretty much the end of the road.
Okay.
There's no secret Elder Scrolls tunnel that just takes you to the
Takes
that you
you
just
no.
walk to the very beginning.
No,
I
you're
couldn't
gonna have to
remember
go
if we, like,
fully the
turned.
same way. That's the only way you know
Okay.
out for sure.
Okay. I couldn't remember if we turned sideways because of a fight or something, or what.
That was quite a bit earlier. You fought the slimes, as well as
Gotcha.
fighting the cockatrice.
Okay, so the intersection was up there.
Yeah.
Okay, my distance was off, but it's been some time. Yeah, Zerth would just kind of start following upward with his hammer ready.
All right.
Yeah, I'll set Gaster to lead. Come take point.
All right. The little glowing green kind of candle lights in his skull are actually kind of lighting up a little bit. But it's very dim, and those of you without dark vision are having issues, unless you guys want to light something else up.
I
was
see.
trying to. I forgot if I had dark vision, so I checked my senses, and I see 20/20 hindsight.
Yeah. Hey, happy 2020, by the way.
Yeah.
Yes,
It is the current year.
and it's the
Thought
first game of the new year.
Thought I want to just let you know. First game of the decade.
Yes.
I used to have awesome squirrel vision, but I didn't carry that over from my old character sheet.
Bit overpowered. I actually don't know what it was, so I don't know if I can make that judgment. But I will.
It
anyway.
wasn't. It was Joe.
Oh, like looking for like acorns and.
Yeah.
I think it was like my.
Oh.
I think it was like Raku's bread sense.
Gotcha. I
Absurd.
understand.
We never even like defined what that ability did.
It's like this. I
We
think it's
just
like a
went
spidey
with it.
sense.
It was like
Gotta
my,
get those breadies.
like my divine intervention.
Yeah.
I just get a sense. No, something's
Baker's
wrong here.
intervention. Yeah, and then he's as he's Zerth's going up, he's gonna be holding an action.
All right. What action would that be?
If he sees anything undead or aggressive, he's just gonna automatically hit it.
All right.
Don't dismember
He
Gaster.
smacks Gaster instantly.
I was about to say.
You eventually got your owl to calm down, by the way, Zerth.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
I was worried about him.
It did not actually go into that tunnel with you. It was staying in the big room.
It
You
has
fucking
better
owl?
survival instincts than our entire party.
I know, right? I only died like 4 times.
Mm,
Shut up.
all right. So,
Roz,
can I get 2 d20 rolls from y'all? Also, I'm gonna need somebody to navigate, because you don't have a physical map of these tunnels. The map was on the archivist.
All right. Well then,
who has the best
cartography.
memory?
Well, I mean, I have keen mind, yeah, and I have cartography equipment and training and stuff like that.
We also have a ranger built to memorize landscapes too.
Yeah.
I nominate pudding.
I didn't know you could build.
Yeah, I cannot. Our group cannot become lost except by magical means.
All right.
Just outright. That's a class feature for me.
There you go. Combined
Yeah.
with literally everything else. Yeah,
I
you
can't-
guys
I
can
can't-
retrace your steps.
I'm gonna basketball palm Sinnoh's head and hold it out front like a lantern, and just kind of have him direct us.
Can I get a strength check?
What were you
It's
saying,
not
Kobo?
as light as you think.
I don't watch the show, but in that voice, can you say, "I get it. It's not making me laugh, but I get."
Yeah, I get it. It's not making me laugh, but I get it.
Ah, you like your tube steaks.
I love that line.
Siddle is wiggling away from the
Oh, so-
grasping hand.
You have learned, wise one.
Mhm.
My
And
tactics
Zerth,
will
you're
change.
straining to pick him up.
I've had a
Just
hard
one hand,
day.
that
I
is.
have like no spell slots. Tuckered out.
Mm.
Slightly still smoking somewhere. He can smell it. He just
Mm-mm.
doesn't know where.
By the way, you have 4th level spell slots.
I do.
You have 1 though,
I do.
just in case you
Quick
want to
cast
do a
fireball at
shield
4th level.
Yeah.
Yeah, the AI who was running me only used 3 of my spell slots, so.
I was being conservative. I don't want to
Better than me.
waste everything. Yeah. That's like walking back to your computer after your friend's been playing and find out he's spent all of your money.
Ooh.
Or
Or like
letting
he's
you
used all of your Minecraft diamonds to make like axes.
Diamond hose.
Yeah.
or like handing your Game Boy over to your friend who just came over and found out that they saved over your Pokemon file.
Yeah.
You know.
That hurts me too close.
I had my brother do that to me once.
It's real fun.
Once.
It's a good feeling. I have no brother anymore.
I was about to say, does this brother
Well-
even exist anymore?
No, now he's a blood sibling.
Ah.
But that's for different reasons.
So, continuing on, you guys walk without too much incident for about an hour. Every so often, you catch a glimpse of this trail, a scrap of cloth that was the same color as the dwarven woman's tunic. A little bit of blood. A crown that got dropped. It's obviously a lot cleaner than the things around you. But as you're passing through one of the open areas, there's kind of a gap between these tower foundations that houses almost like an abandoned city on its own. You see that the trail kind of turns off to the right, whereas the path to the surface is straight ahead. Do you keep going straight, or do you follow the path?
I'm going the direction that will not get us lost.
The path is the one where the blood trails go.
The path is the direction where you think all the bodies in the loop have gone.
Do we want to go try to retrieve them or find out what happened, or do we just want to end it here?
I mean, that's the way out, isn't it?
The way out is the other direction.
Oh. I suppose we
I
should go
personally
see
wanna
if they're...
find
I suppose we should go see if they're still alive. At the least.
Indeed.
You have a lot of their blood if someone can scry on them.
Ooh.
I feel hungry for some reason.
Can I do a perception check to track them?
Just with your eye.
With my mighty snoot of snootiness. Cause, let's see. Hunter scent. I have advantage on perception checks for organic beings that have less than full health.
I mean, no matter what, they definitely have less full health.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a perception check with advantage.
Joke's on you, they just got a giant jar of fake blood and would be leaving it behind.
As far as you can tell, it's definitely in the direction that the trail is leading.
Full of hickory smoke goodness. Oh wait, that's
That's
me.
you. Yeah, that's.
Never mind. Applewood. No.
That's
Cherry
stale.
blossom. I smell
If you get a
delicious.
if you get a wine glass for all this blood, I'm gonna be concerned.
He thinks about
Swirling
that
it
for a
around.
second. Silk does feel good on the scale. A lounge chair, smoking a cigar. Vampire gator, king of true nightmares. He's gonna go continue down that path.
My God, a vampire gator! You don't just
Alright.
bite their neck; you chomp off the whole head.
So, heading off into the basically just abandoned cityscape. It's very dark and fairly quiet in here. Every so often, you do hear distant sounds of a city. You hear water rushing through aqueducts and pipes. A swarm of insects gathering on one of these ever bright lanterns that, despite not being repaired for God knows how long, is still going and illuminating one section of this street. You hear every once in a while a rat scurrying down an alleyway, disappearing into one of the many cracks of this kind of crumbling infrastructure. And about halfway, it's about half an hour. You guys are continuing to just follow this and keeping an eye out for anything. You hear one of the buildings off in the distance, this kind of shanty town, from what it seems, just kind of collapses under its own weight. This large, cacophonous, just rushing as it echoes throughout this large chamber.
Be on guard.
Continuing on. I need to read this real quick.
You are not prepared.
But I am. I have my war gloves equipped.
I had to. You know, I just had to, Dova.
Fair enough.
No, it wasn't a Medusa party. It was cockatrice.
Yeah. It was actually an illegal game called 6 Stones, where you basically throw 7 people into a small room with a cockatrice and one comes out. Can you settle down, okay? You're getting real rowdy.
But Delva, you're the bird here.
I mean, I saw that picture you sent me, Stefan. Really
What?
good, by the way. Looks good.
Oh, that. Okay.
Yeah. I'm a fan.
Kill it! It's evil!
All right.
thank you for the biddies. Biddies are always appreciated.
Is that a
Alright,
moderate
yes.
ethereal influence?
Ouch!
I don't know. Was it?
Oh, it was, yeah.
Yeah, now that there are points available on Twitch itself, they can redeem up to a moderate influence using them. Though they are limited on how many can be redeemed that way per game.
I think it's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. All right, so let me turn the volume down on that real quick. I opened up the stream. I'm just going to turn the volume down to the minimum. Let me just look at passive perception real quick here.
Good luck with that. Rosalind could passive perception her way out of a paper bag.
I sent you the influence, Dova.
All right.
Awaz, I'll go ahead and answer this on voice real quick, so everybody knows here. Ethereal influence allows you to, well, influence our D&D games. You can cause various things to happen. Really, the only limit is your imagination and the level of, influence that you need to use to have it happen. It does need to... Well, yes, the DM does get to say yay or nay based on the, based on the story and whether it would fit into the game, easily. I do also need to approve or deny, but usually I just look at whether it's sufficient level of influence to be used. And yeah.
Yeah, you can heal people, you can give someone a loaf of bread that acts as a magical sword, or you can have a gun be awakened to be a sentient southern chick.
We have had a...
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can.
Awesome.
So, you're continuing along. You're keeping an eye out, keeping an ear out to the nearby area. These kind of skeletonized buildings around you. It actually looks like you're in a building, or you're in a part of this little shanty town that was affected by a fire at some point in the past. These structures and frames of buildings that are just kind of jutting out, kind of leaning against each other and coated in black charcoal. Just whatever was inside the building and the roof itself is just collapsed into a large pile in the middle of these burnt out shells. But it happens very fast. Can I get a marching order real quick? We're gonna go by the marching order in the party sheet.
I'm pretty sure Sinnel would have been in front.
Gaster was in front.
What's going on with all these drawings?
Drawings?
Oh, that was
The
most likely me.
Party sheet. Blue, you let yourself go. Hey, he's big, dude. What's going on, Blue?
He chunk.
Oh, he's
Seen
big.
better days.
Yeah, that
Where
was
is
one
this?
time.
One absolute unit.
He's staying there, by the way.
I want to see.
We're moving.
Party sheet order.
Party sheet order?
Yeah, that's actually where the order is going to be now.
Okay.
Everybody, every stop spinning your goddamn tokens.
Oh, I don't have a map. That's it.
And then, do you want to throw Gaster on there? Or,
Yeah.
do something else.
Oh my god. Stop it right goddamn now. Or I'll get real peeved.
Oh no, DM is peeved.
He'll pack you,
All
you know.
right. It's the standard skeleton.
Yeah.
You know,
Alright.
I need to get a sound effect of the, Angry Birds when you're launching them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to add that to the stream.
He's gonna be right next to you.
Oh god.
Well,
There
supposedly,
it is.
from what I understand, he's supposed to be in the front.
All right.
Yeah.
Who
because
is
he's
that
leading
beauty
everything.
right there?
That's Blue, apparently.
No,
Who drew that? Who the fuck drew that?
Big question is who took the time to draw that? It's not
Yeah.
like it's easy.
He's...
Oh, that.
Drawing
was
tool
me.
sucks in this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why am I being spun?
I don't know what is
Yeah.
going. Stop spinning, for God's
Blue was
sake.
dead, and he was over there, and I was really tired and zoning out, so I just started drawing.
Jesus Christ.
I'm glad that it took 5 weeks for someone to find.
Oh.
Wait, for those 5 weeks? Oh right,
Yeah.
because that was the last time we got that played. All right, so okay. So that's the party sheet right there.
Yeah, I guess let's do the order now.
There
Thank
it
you
is.
for that, Safanara. That's fantastic to have access to.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I remembered that we had blurp activated because
I was wondering how to get that to work.
you need bits. It like 5 bits at least to use the blurp.
I think I only have like 80,000. Oh wait, no, bits? Oh no, not bits.
Yeah,
I'm Z
bits.
coins.
Bits, not
Also,
C-coin.
as part of the ethereal influence, you all rolled 1 on your initiative. As
Say it again.
What?
We all rolled what?
1 on your initiative. As you're not quite surprised, there's a little bit of lead up to this all happening. There's a slight bit of rustling inside some of these buildings on either side of you for a brief moment. And as you sort of raise your shields up and get on, instinctively, arrows fly from the fly from the windows. You hear a clattering as cover is thrown aside. A number of humanoid forms charging out. As a handful of goblins and
Weren't these-
hobgoblins.
Oh, hobgoblins. Okay, these are not the guys we paid off.
No, these are not the guys you paid off. They're still a ways into here. Also, they're in a different direction, and they're in like a weird drug lab sort of.
We need some healing.
All right, so there's going to be a short bow attack against Sinel. There's going to be a short bow attack against. Okay, apparently I can't roll it on the party sheet. So 1 against Sinel. That's going to be a 22 to hit. 1 against Inun because he's glowing, kind of. That's going to be a crit.
Wait. Oh.
And then 1 against Blue way in the back.
Which direction is that one that attacked Blue or attacked Inun come from?
Yeah, where is this coming from?
All from the left side from one of these buildings, these arrows.
Oh,
There,
great.
map?
I'd like to catch that one, please.
All right. The one towards
Sure.
Sinel or the one towards Inun?
Inun.
All right.
He is too soft. He is my
Alright.
uncle.
If you miss, it will hit you then. So, or if,
that's
if you
fine.
don't roll high enough, then it will hit you.
Well,
can I get a
I mean,
can I get a crit card for the arrow?
I have missile catching.
Mm. But
So,
you take
let's
the rest
see.
of the damage if you don't reduce it to 0.
That's fine. Okay. Let's see. What is
Do we have
the?
a map open?
Not really. I can
Let's
get it
see.
a map.
Dexterity modifier plus my monk level and a D10. That would be 12 plus D10.
You ready for the crit card?
I believe I am.
All right. The thighs have it. Your speed is reduced by 20 feet until you finish a short rest.
Ooh.
Thanks for taking that hit for me.
I mean, what's the damage?
Yeah, what was the damage?
Grabbing a battle map real quick.
Lot of
Ooh,
goblins,
this is
hot
perfect.
What?
It's a perfect map for this.
I don't know if you just didn't adjust it yet, but I like that Gaster is just right in the middle of the enemy block. Everyone's at 1 and he's for some reason at 7.
I mean, technically, he's not. He's like summoned, so he has like different
Okay.
rules or something.
I mean, there's just a
Ooh.
huge difference. He's in a bad place. The wrong neighborhood.
You're in the wrong neighborhood, Gaster. We're sorry.
Why didn't you make Sans instead? At least the enemy would have a bad time.
Because it's really played out.
Fair enough. Sans Undertale, by the way.
I mean, Sans is fantastic.
Well, I just wanted you to know.
We know.
Sans Undertales and Smash, guys.
He's a costume.
It's fine. Dante's coming to Smash.
Probably
And so,
also as a costume.
Papyrus for Smash. It's like
No.
Luigi essentially.
Dusty's right
Just a
there.
lanky ass character.
Blue is back here.
I'm so far behind on Smash news. I might as well say the newest character of Smash is Pikachu. Because
He was
that
in the
last-
original, though.
Yeah, he was
That
in
was
the
the-
first.
That was the last
He's
time I
not
played.
even an unlockable.
Really? You haven't played any of them?
Not really. I
devotee.
played them on and off, but not enough to fully say I played them.
I never cared that much about the first because I didn't have an N64. Freaking loved Melee. And I actually really enjoyed Brawl. And I had it, whichever one that was on the Wii U, I had it on the 3DS, and it really wasn't that bad on there. And
I know
then
this
the newest
map.
one is...
Don't go near that cart. That cart is full of doom and loud noises.
I've seen this before too. But we're in a cave, right?
Yeah.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh, look how clustered up we are.
You guys are kind of
Having a bad time.
one big fun bad time.
Yes.
Bad.
So
Oh,
what-
I just thought of a horrible idea, but I can't
Alright,
do it
so-
because allies are near
So
me.
what's? Hey, wait a
Yeah,
minute.
you would
This-
catch that arrow just fine.
Yes.
But that was a heck of a shot. You saw it was going basically straight towards his torso before you grabbed it out of midair.
he
The
he
other
looks a little
goblin,
mad.
one of them was towards Baloo.
Fucking
Apparently,
goblins.
Dusty caught it with his thighs.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to catch it with your thighs, you can go ahead.
I mean, it's either the artificial arm or wait, no, and his torso is higher than my thighs. It would have to be either my teeth or my hand.
Mm-hmm. Do you catch? Actually, would you catch it with your artificial arm?
I mean, he could try. He's still not used to it being gone. It's like,
We'll say you just go with what you're more confident with. As an arrow that goes for Sinel does 8 points of piercing damage.
huh. Hey, should I throw this back? I think they might miss it.
How smart is Gaster? Inun?
I mean, he literally does not have a brain, so
Okay.
So
I
animate
hate that
dead skeletons have to be given commands. They will follow like the most recent order they were given, up until the point
Well,
that they're either given a new order or destroyed.
Yeah, but for the base skeleton, it's 6.
All right. First, there's going to be 2 more arrows coming from the north. But you're not exactly sure where they come.
Beyond the wall.
It sounds rather close, but you don't actually see the attack itself. A little bit too preoccupied. But one's going to go towards Gaster, and the other's just going to fling kind of towards in the middle of your kind of grouped up mass.
I have
Actually,
to
you'd probably go for Sinnoh. It's a 15 to hit you, Sinnoh. That misses, but that hits Gaster. Does he have resistance to poison damage?
He's immune to being poisoned.
Gotcha. Oh, I took care of that already. All right.
Thank you, Gaster.
All right. Gaster's gonna need to give me a Constitution saving throw. All right, that's a 5.
Oh, you already rolled it? Okay.
Yep. Out of the periphery of your vision, you see kind of a shimmering in the air towards the north, kind of near to the corner of that building. But you see 2 kind of blazing points of light in your peripheral vision as Gaster kind of looks over to see what the threat is and kind of stops and slows down. And there's this kind of crumbling, kind of creaking noise as he just is completely still. And you can see he's a little bit more gray and stony than usual. Right. It is now going to be the hobgoblins on your right side's turn. This one's going to just get right into the thick of it. And he is going to go for looks to be the most vulnerable of the group, and that is Yark.
I'm small.
Oh, wait a minute. He's a ranged guy.
Have we not taken a long
Big
rest
side, he could
recently?
run up and punch him
We're
with
all
the
hurt.
arrow.
Would he actually? Oh. Uh-oh. He's not too smart. He's going to go for it. Does he have He's going to cast Thunder Wave. So, that's pretty much everybody except for Zerth and Blue. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Including me?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, I'm proficient in that.
A con save, you say?
Yep. All right, so Yark and Inun are the only ones who fail and will take full damage. The rest of you will take half damage.
Oh, what bomb did these bastards throw at us?
All right, so 13 points of force damage. I'm sorry, thunder damage. To you two. The rest of you will take. That is going to be 7 points of thunder damage. And those of you who are failed are thrown 10 feet away.
Dang it! I'm trying to keep you okay.
1, 2, and then who else failed? That was Inun.
Man, maybe I should try smacking these bombs back, just like I did that dream fireball.
2.
Just like I did that
That was a thunder wave. That was just kind of an explosion.
Oh,
That was a
spell.
concussive wave.
Maybe I'll learn how to smack spells with this magic arm. You.
All right, so
you
this
can't-
one's going to go for you, Zerth.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And he's just gonna go at you with his long sword. Just grabbing it with two hands and swinging it at you with quite a bit of force. With 16, that's gonna miss. This guy, he's gonna charge up, and he is going to go for DeSoto. Again, two hands on it with his long sword. He is going to miss. Fun. Dusty,
Yes.
your turn.
Oh boy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you looking up towards that left corner?
Yes.
Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oops.
Wait, did Gaster get a turn to attack?
He did not. All right. I actually need to look at this trait real quick.
Did I just get blinded by something? Did I just get...
Within 30 feet. Oh, never mind. Your vision's blocked by that large, kind of overturned cart.
What?
Oh no,
Me?
I totally did it wrong for Gaster. He should have got a turn to attack. But he is currently turning to stone. He would probably charge up to... Actually, is he restrained immediately? Oh, if it fails by 5 or more.
One day we'll contemplate the science of how a skeleton turns to stone.
By the way, Dova, our
His calcium
donation
gets harder.
our donation goal was completed.
All right. I now have a big old glass of timeliness juice.
Oh, come on.
So-
You know, you got to do something in game with it.
All right.
Also, there's influence in the I sent it to you.
More influence.
Dova. How come he's turning to stone?
Would you know, being it's your construct, or would you have awareness of that?
I'm trying to think if it had to do with the poison because he's immune.
It's not poison.
Okay,
It's a magical effect. 2,
still immune.
6. Yeah. So never mind on that Constitution save, Dusty.
Okay.
But Gaster still is instantly turned to stone since he failed by 5 or more.
Oh, so okay, it was instant.
Dusty, but it is your turn for real.
Okay. He was thinking about like hopping into that ruined building to start punching the archers.
I mean, that's an option.
Great. He's probably going to jump in from the roof.
All right. You'd be able to do that real quick.
Yep. Jump in the air, fly, land back down inside the house from the hole. Like, hi, how you doing?
All right. As you kind of zip through one of the large holes, find a goblin kind of very perturbed that you basically close the distance instantly. And he is scrambling to grab his scimitar.
Yeah. See, I'm mad that you shot us like that. So, no. How about some piercing damage, you fucker?
Go ahead and roll to attack.
Goblin 2.
Yep.
Damn.
Miss.
Oh.
Is that all your attacks, or are you gonna keep
No,
going?
I have extra attack.
Okay.
And you know I'm gonna punch him with my new arm. God damn.
All right. There's a crit fail. as you kind of reach back, manifesting the arm in mid kind of mid swing, but at the last moment, he reaches into his pocket and throws up like a giant handful of what looks to be flour of some sort.
What?
Just
Pocket sand.
Pocket sand.
throws you off enough that you kind of stumble off balance with the strange weightlessness of the arm and completely miss.
Yeah.
Do you not want a card then?
I do.
No.
Oh, okay.
However, I am out of friendly fire range. Mother.
So this would count as a natural weapon, right?
No, this is a spear.
Believe so.
I thought I thought you were attacking with your new arm, Dusty.
It's holding the spear.
Oh, you're attacking with... Okay.
Oh, you are attacking with a spear. Okay, never mind.
Sidestepped. Swap places with the target and make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, fall prone.
Eh?
We had dexterity saving throw. What's the DC?
I usually say after they roll.
All right.
But I'll send it to you in
Been a
PM.
while.
Well,
All right,
don't
he
even
succeeded.
worry.
Reach to a
about
halt
it.
right at the edge of the building and kind of teeter and wobble a second before you kind of get your bearing and turn around real quick as you almost just scooched yourself right off the ledge.
It was
All right.
only a 14.
Oh.
Okay, forget the spear. Come on, arm, you have to be good for something.
That's another miss. It's hard to use this thing.
God damn. Alright, fuck fighting. I'm just gonna drop pudding next turn. However, this probably got all of their attentions.
Oh, yeah. All right, it is blue. He's a simple man. He's a big guy. He goes smack. As
Hulk, for once in your life, don't smash. Big monster.
Where did his character sheet go? Oh, heck.
Blubbish smash.
Let me
Smash.
I click on this. Will it open? It will. All right, so that's 2 attacks with the sword that is no longer in his inventory. Did you give him the sword back?
Yeah, he did. Did you add it back to his inventory?
I don't think I did. Don't worry, I'm not fumble. I don't usually fumble this much.
He's trying
One
to
job.
differentiate his notes from his nest.
Yeah, it's all just confusing, really. It's all everywhere. It's just a
I like to
bundle.
think of him just like bobbing his little bird hat from side to side, then just picking up some papers in his beak.
That's actually what's happening.
Feather hands
Alright, I
are very,
found it. We're
are
good.
very not dexterous.
That's 2 attacks. Hit. Miss. So that's 1 hit for 7 points of slashing damage overall, hurting him quite well. Sinnoh, your turn.
I don't like
Non-ent.
any of these people. Which one was the one that shot me, by the way?
That would have been the goblin that is being assaulted by Dusty.
So I can't see that because they swap places.
Yeah. But you would definitely be able to see the other 2 goblins.
But I've also got this hobgoblin right next to me, so... I'm going to, attack him with my short spears, I suppose.
Alright, go ahead and roll to attack.
Actually, I had my bow drawn, so I can only draw one of the short spears. But I'll use my claws as the second attack.
Alright. That's gonna hit. go ahead and roll damage, and as well as the next attack. That will hit as well. All right, 6 damage, and then 9 damage. He's looking pretty tired out. He just dodged both of the attacks barely, but you're digging into his stamina pretty heavy. Is that going to be the end of your turn, or?
God damn it! I forgot my hunter's mark again. I am terrible about that.
Does that have to happen at the start of your turn?
I mean, I could
It's a
technically
free
use it
action
now. No, it's a bonus action, but
Bonus action.
it would have applied to my previous attacks if I had remembered to use it. But
Got to have it on.
I'm gonna use it now.
All right, who are you putting it on?
I'm gonna use it on the Devastator, the one I just
All right.
attacked.
Gotcha.
There.
You just got almost. You are currently prone at the moment, by the way.
I am?
Yark.
Oh.
Oh, I'm
I
prone.
was like, when
Yeah.
did I get
You
prone?
got knocked prone by the thunder wave.
You'd think at this point I'd be used to explosion blast by now.
Shouldn't you be immune by it?
He's gonna reach into his pocket and place a little orb on the ground in front of him. I'm gonna drop down my defense.
All right. Right about here.
Oh, I was talking the whole time. Forgot to hold the
Yeah.
button.
Good
Okay,
job.
I've done that too many times today.
so a few people are on half spaces. Would you say that Defender Beacon right here hits all of them?
That's 10 feet.
Yeah.
Would not hit blue. He's kind of on the outside of that space.
See, he's half in, half out.
Yeah. Well, I'm working to get him all in full spaces, but
You
Not
chunky boy.
I don't know if you're doing very good at that, Dova.
nah, I'm not doing well.
You guys hear me?
I want to see the party. Yeah,
Can we
Okay.
put everyone in actual spaces right now?
yeah. Let's just get that over with. And I guess he was kind of over here more. Left or right, Rosalind?
Left.
All right, cool. That works
Yeah.
then. Everyone but
Uh,
Gaster and
Dusty.
yeah, Dusty's a special case though.
He's a ways
Yeah.
away.
And I'm gonna activate my vital.
You'd have a shorter list if you asked when wasn't Dusty a special case.
All right,
All right.
everyone except Dusty gets and Gaster gets 8 temporary hit points.
Look
Yay.
at that.
And I'm gonna use my movement and step over here, and then I'm done.
All right. It is
Step.
now DeSoto's turn. What's he
I
gonna
did
do?
and big step.
DeSoto will do
Stepping.
a brand new attack that you definitely haven't seen before.
He's gonna bite.
God
Or
damn
he's
it.
gonna chomp. Sorry. It's a different. It's a whole different thing, I assume.
Yeah.
I believe
he's-
we call this one Monch.
Moment.
Yeah, he's gonna chomp. On we'll go with that one.
All right, that
Well, it
hits.
wasn't a nibble.
Go ahead and roll damage.
There's the
It's a good
nibble.
one. As DeSoto like latches onto his foot. And he failed the dexterity saving throw. As he knocked prone.
Something actually failed?
New year, new doggo.
Yeah.
We got.
I mean,
New year,
Gaster
no-
failed
new
his
year, no
saving throw
DeSoto.
already.
So I actually hit something?
Oh yeah, that too. I mean, he's hit a couple of times before, but
Things tend to resist.
Guys,
it.
Never on the first attack.
Guys, it's finally official. Sinnoh now has a full class instead of half a class.
oh,
I mean,
also I just
DeSoto has 100% hits this year.
I just remembered that DeSoto was also supposed to attack on my turn, and I forgot.
Mm. We'll get it next turn.
I just forget so many things about my class.
It is the player's job
been a
to
while.
remember their class
I have-
abilities.
I have a very particular set of skill.
I
Yeah?
just don't remember him.
Where is my... Use this one. Alright, I like the 3 rages.
Yep. I didn't mean to click it 3 times.
Ah.
It is time to blend.
He is on the 2nd floor.
I will blend the ground underneath his feet if I have to.
Yeah, I mean, you can go for the supports.
How
Is
large
it-
are the supports?
Say about a foot thick. Maybe, actually, no, it's about 6 inches thick. But it's fairly well rotted out.
I'm gonna go for it. Fuck it.
All right. You hit. It's a beam. But go ahead and just roll damage. Do you have adamantine weapons?
No, I have one magical weapon and one non-magical weapon.
All right. Is the magical weapon a hammer or an axe? Are they both axes?
Hammer. They're both hammers.
They're both hammers. All right. The first strike, just you sprint forward and kind of skid to a stop mid swing and just straight up baseball swing the hammer into the support, and it just goes straight through. The both sides just cracking and just blowing out to the side as you definitely hear the building start to collapse in that section. He's going to make a dexterity saving throw. Grab the dice, please. Thank you. He is going to fail, and he fails to gain his footing or leave that section, falling down. He would be within your reach for your next attacks.
Okay. So I only have one extra attack this turn because I have to use my bonus action to rage.
All right.
Which goblin is he? 8.
Yep. I that might hit. Yeah, 25 might hit.
Did it hit Dova?
It did. It is just dead. As it's falling head first, you just like do an underhand swing and golf swing the hammer directly into the side of his cranium. He kind of spirals for a second before just clattering to the ground, sliding up against one of the walls.
Angry squirrel noises.
All right. It's the Defender Beacon's turn, but does it actually act on its own turn, or just on your
No, it acts
initiative?
on my turn.
Okay. Anun. It is finally your turn.
Yes, it is. Give me a second here.
Brandon? If you're trying to talk, we can't hear you.
He's had to give him a second.
Oh, okay. I gave him a second, okay?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, I switched my good headset, and then instead of muting the old one, I hit solo, so nothing was coming out, and so I muted my Discord to fix it. When I tried talking again, I was still muted.
Nice.
Good job.
Alrighty then, so Gaster's just useless, right? He's just stone now. He's
Yeah, as far as you can tell, yes.
alright. I want to drop Fireball right back here.
Right back there.
Yeah.
All right. What's your DC?
It is 15.
15. All right. Looks like they all have the same dex.
What is
The
that?
dev is-
It's level plus modifier plus 8.
It's proficiency plus the modifier plus 8. So
Okay.
yeah. So I don't know what your intelligence modifier is, but that plus 8 plus your proficiency bonus.
15, yeah.
15. All right. So that one rolled a 14, so he does not make it. That one rolled a 19, so he does make it. And this guy gets advantage. And he rolled a 12. All right. So the one who made it was Hobgoblin 19. So go ahead and roll damage. All right.
I rolled it on each, right? And then it halved it.
No, I'll just take that 1 damage. Was that a 4th level spell slot?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
wait. Oh, that was wrong spell. That was Blight. Was it?
That was Blight.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah, I was about to say that's almost disintegrate levels damage then.
Yeah,
Change the D8 to a D10.
Yeah, it was 2 more D6. No, I can't do that. Okay. You want to put the health back and I'll re-roll it?
I don't think it really matters.
No.
But go ahead. Go ahead
Do you
and
want me to
just
roll it in
re-roll.
the chat or?
Yeah, just roll in the chat. Yeah, no, that would still instantly kill him. 26. That would actually get all of them.
All right. Or at least whoever had half.
Yeah. Because
Multi-Q.
the most health any of them had was 50 total.
Oh, okay.
And you burnt through, most of it already with DeSota's crit. As just a wave of compressed fire bellows out from a single point.
I really
Blowing
like
out.
Gaster's token being my fireball because it's like that's where death is.
As whatever remains of this ruined building is just thrown out into the street. Debris and bits of rotten wood and stone just rain down around you all.
Anun is very happy with his work.
I mean, it was really good work.
His tails ignite as they wag.
Zerth, it is your
I
turn.
give him a big thumbs up.
Mhm.
Gator likes the
Good.
fire.
He's got a big toothy grin with his ears poked up through his hood.
Well, that makes my choice easier.
That's adorable.
That was uncomfortable.
Yeah, you're a little bit close to that.
I can get closer.
See, I
How about you don't?
Oh,
I
oh,
had
like
a
this.
plan.
You're in my area of influence, so I'm afraid I'm gonna have to take my prepared action.
Dova's legendary action.
Yeah, my legendary. I can take it at any point.
He usually uses it against Mickey,
You
but
take
now he's using it on
psychic
Narc.
damage. What am I looking at for spell slots?
You're looking pretty rough, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah,
I am too.
it's not looking great. I'm gonna do mass healing word.
All right.
You gotta scream soothing healing words at it.
Yeah. Get better.
I'm assuming that's a level 2 healing word, since that's 2 words.
No. It's you gotta say just like improve.
Learn to adapt.
Be
level
better.
Just screams triage at the top of his lungs.
And I'll just
Oh, no,
roll
no,
in
no,
the
no.
chat.
No, I've got it. You need to shout healers adjust at the top of your voice.
Who needs healing?
I do.
5 points.
Need it.
Everyone heals for 5 points, except the enemies, of
well-
course. I assume you want to exclude them.
Can I see Dusty?
Yeah, you can see his back.
Okay, then he gets.
All right.
And then I'm going to toll the dead on Gerblin number 15.
All right. I think you can just roll that right on him, and he makes a save for me. And
no, my
that's an 8, so it fails. Okay. And that was number 5, so he does have full health, I believe.
15.
15, he has full health.
Ow. Okay. Ignore that.
All right. All right, that is still more than enough. It has 7 HP.
That did the same equivalent of dice damage for percentage-wise. If you look at that.
Yeah.
Wow, I don't know what's funnier, the fact that these guys have 7 HP and I just freaking gull swinged one, or the fact that Dusty missed his.
That's true. You missed. I'm surprised you missed 3 times, Dusty. I don't know what happened.
Use the other foot.
All right, is that the end of your turn? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
All right.
Left foot forward. Left foot.
So, this goblin does not like what's going on. He's going to try to escape. Go ahead and give me, or he's going to grab another pocket full of flour, what appears to be, and disengage.
You fucker! You could make so much bread with that!
All right, and that's a bonus action, actually.
Is it?
So, yep.
Yep, for a rogue.
1, 2, 3, and he's gonna leap out, kind of slide down a little canvas awning. What's his speed? 30 feet. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
As a reaction, I'll scream abuse after it.
You don't even know it left. I assume Dusty would yell for it to come back.
No, he's pretty much yelling obscenities because it just threw flour at him. They're like, you fucker! You can make so much bread with that!
All right, that's about as far as it gets.
We need to put Dusty in an oven.
I have no yeast! Shut up!
All right, so you hear what sounds to be a string of curse words with a kind of a hissy lisp.
Hey, Adova, we've got influence in the chat.
Yeah. Which one?
The stream chat.
Oh. All right. So,
Accept or deny.
accept.
Okay.
You hear the unmistakable twang of a longbow as this goblin is running away. It is hit by a large kind of silvery arrow from likely the same source that was shooting you guys.
Uh?
As it pierces its back, it kind of looks down at the tip, which is a very small, a little polished, milky dragon shard. Still kind of a purplish color, but he kind of looks down on it and he kind of stumbles forward and says, "Does anybody speak Goblin?"
No.
Okay, and
Sinnel
this would really
does.
just be Dusty.
Okay.
Sinnel, you probably would not be hearing it, but you would be hearing it as the tip explodes in a miniature fireball,
Just the tip.
showering parts of the goblin in just all directions.
Oh, now this flower's ruined for sure.
No, it just got baked faster.
That's
Yeah,
true.
but it's gibbed.
Sorry, it's not Gaster's turn. It is that thing's turn. What's your guys' perception?
Passive.
Passive perception?
12.
13.
Not great. 13.
13.
Sinnel's is 15.
14.
All right, so
What
Sinnel,
what was the question, sorry?
passive perception.
Oh, 13.
13. All right, so Sinnel would really be the only one who'd see this, but you would see a kind of shimmering shape that's telltale of something being almost invisible, kind of long and serpentine, slithering from that corner near that like red bush that kind of looks like a pumpkin. I don't know what that is on the map.
A
But it goes.
lantern?
Oh, it is a lantern. Kind of looks like a bush from at a low zoom level, but it slithers across this little bridge running over a stagnant pool of this brown water, and that's about as far as it makes it before it becomes your guys' turns again. Would you like to chase after it?
Do we all see this?
Actually, no. It was just Sinnel. Sinnel, if you want to call that out as a reaction.
Yeah, I'll call it out.
All right.
And
Dusty, if you're trying
also
to talk, we
switch to
can't
my
hear ya.
bow.
I mean, no. Unless there was something he should be reacting to, like Sinnel. Well, would he hear Sinnel?
He's right down there and he's yelling. So
Oh, okay. He's yelling about that invisible shooter.
yeah.
Oh man, full interest in this.
Like for a flower out.
I mean, it exploded along with its bag of flowers, so I'll just have to chase it.
The scene from Ghostbusters 1. Gator!
Well, so which direction was he calling it out from?
It's looking to be going across the bridge right now.
Shoot. I'm gonna make a will save right now because Dusty really wants to chase it, but at the same time, there's goblin archers here he needs to kill.
Well, there's
Let's
also the
just say the
fact that you've
DCs.
got a minus 20 feet to your movement.
No, I blocked that arrow.
Oh. Fair enough.
All right, Dusty unfortunately made his wisdom save. So
all
he's going to
all the
be-
goblin archers up there are dead, by the way.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Well then, fuck this.
I'm off!
Goodbye! And he flies across the bridge to look for this.
All right.
Let's see.
What's your speed?
One. It's 40.
All right.
2. Hooray for diagonal movement.
All right. You'd see that the shimmering shape is slithering just over the crest of the bridge in front of you. You can see that it is kind of a snake rear section and an upright looking top section. But aside from that, you can't really tell any detail.
He's going to run closer and then peep with his echolocation.
That would have gone past it.
Oh.
You would know it's right in front of you right now.
Oh, okay then. Echolocation, 30 feet of blind sight.
All right. I'm sending it to you via text.
Okay.
I'm
He is
texting
then-
you, sir.
he
LOL,
is then-
LMAO.
He is then going to yell, "That was a wicked shot! You're so cool! Who are you?" Uh-oh. Well, getting the feedback, he is now more worried than he was before. Like, you're cool, right?
Doesn't seem that you get a response from it. It's just trying to get away at the moment.
Guys.
I'd say about there would be the end of your turn, unless you want to start throwing fists.
No.
What is
Invisible Medusa.
Oh.
It's cool though, I think. End of turn.
All right, that'd be the end of your turn. It is Blue's turn, and he sees that everything's kind of taken care of right here. So he's going to kind of clomp his way right here, and just stay ready for anything. He's going to ready an action, basically. Sinnoh.
Swap into my bow.
All right.
And let me check the Now I did catch a sight of it, right?
It's kind of the not directly. You can see the kind of the distortion where it is, but you can't see any details. And for the purposes of spell placement, you have doubts whether it would work.
Well, I'm thinking of trying to move my hunter's mark to it. So I don't know if that would work or not, but
What are the effects of the hunter's mark? Does it just apply to you?
yeah, it just applies to me. However, I will always be able to know where they are, and I get to deal extra damage.
Extra damage, yes, but precise location at all times, no.
Okay.
Just as a part of the effect that they're currently under.
He's gonna go and climb up onto this little stall. And actually, I don't have 40, I've got 35, so I can only go here. And I'm gonna shoot.
All right.
Or I believe it to be.
Go ahead and roll to attack with disadvantage, since it is invisible.
Now, I do get advantage for being above it in height.
So that would even out.
Yeah.
Sinnoh, are you sure? This thing has exploding arrows.
I'm sure.
All right, that'll hit. Go ahead
It
and
also
roll
has something
damage.
that turns you to stone.
Well, yeah, but it shot a goblin and now it's leaving.
If it shot a goblin and not is it really that bad?
All right, 17 damage. I'm just gonna reveal it on the map for since you know pretty much where it is. And that was 17 points of
Oh,
damage.
God!
Right?
Why did you engage? Even I didn't engage.
Who engaged? The coat.
Fiddle.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it was hostile to us. It attacked Gaster.
It looked at him.
That's good enough of an attack.
That's-
You are impossible. And that's
All right,
me
is that going to
saying
be your
that
turn?
to you.
Oh, that's an action. Yeah, that'll be it.
All right. Yark.
All right. Well, this is certainly taking a So I can't look at the Medusa period, right?
You are not quite so sure. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check. Arcana or Nature.
I
whichever
mean,
you
do we actually know that it's a Medusa in character yet?
God dang it.
That's what Dusty said.
Oh. I missed Dusty saying that.
Oh. And also, Gaster is currently a lot more statuesque than he normally is. You're not quite... You're actually... Yark... Yeah, no. It can get you at any distance.
Well then, could I back up and say that I had dropped down after shooting? Because I missed Dusty saying that. It's fine if not.
He said it pretty loud, all the way down to Zerth.
Well, I was also in the middle of accepting influence and stuff, so...
If you... Yeah?
Was Gaster supposed to go? He got skipped again.
Yeah. He's currently turned to stone.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you could do, like, make any kind of save or whatever.
No, it's pretty much it. If you fail the first save more than 5, then you're just instantly stone.
Okay.
But I mean, you've never tried to raise dead on a skeleton statue before. Who knows? Yark.
What?
It is
Yeah, I
still your
know. I'm looking. Dova.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of scrap metal and warforged components in my bag. I want to pull out one that's very shiny and
All right. I'd say that would be your action. I'd say that'd be an action and a bonus action to search through everything and find the shiniest one.
I'm gonna use my defender beat. Oh wait, you said I had bonus action. Never mind.
Oh yeah.
All right, next turn.
Okay. Actually, I'd say it would only be an action.
All right, cool. In that case, defender beacon will also do his.
All right. And only if you roll higher do you replace your temporary hit points.
Correct.
So last time it was 8, now it is 11.
Nice.
All right. So that is everybody except Dusty and Sinnoh. Change your temporary hit points to 11. Oh, also Rosalind, your temporary hit points are still 8.
Are mine 8 or
Yours are 11.
11?
All right. It is DeSoto's turn.
DeSoto is just going to duck behind this stuff here for now.
All right. Rosalind. And I consider attacking objects to keep your rage going.
Hmm?
If you'd like, you can attack objects to keep your rage going.
I don't need to attack anything to right. I can rush like 40 meters and hurl things at this magician.
Fair enough. What are you gonna throw at him? Her? Him? It?
Hand axes.
All right. So go ahead and do your movement real quick.
Yeah, I'm just counting the squares. Sorry.
Gotcha. You get 8 squares, right?
It's about there, I think.
I believe so, yeah. But that's within hand axe distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 25 feet away. So you'd be rolling with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Still gonna go for that?
Yep.
Or are you just looking for the gotcha. Alright, that is going to miss. As where you thought it wasn't actually where it actually turned out to be. But the hand axe just kind of embeds itself into the bridge. Same with the second one. It actually sees it coming and seems to duck out of the way.
Why is everyone attacking?
I mean, you do actually. Are those arrows magical, Sinel? Sinel? Here,
All right,
I'll
one
go back
sec.
up. All right, it looks like it is a magical bow, but not magical arrows. So.
I mean, the magic
soon after,
effect applies to the arrow.
Mhm.
I was about to say,
it-
what's the difference?
The arrow, which is still kind of soaked in the magical essence of bow, is visible inside the Medusa's side for just a moment before the magic kind of wears off and the cloaking effect of the Medusa kind of covers the arrow as well.
Okay.
All right, so it's technically the defender be concerned, but I think it's Inu's turn actually. So.
All right, well, I am very far away from that. So, I am going to use a spell with 150-foot range.
Oh boy. What spell would that be?
Another fireball.
All right.
Fireball the back of the bridge to not hit Dusty, and I'm going to cast it at 4th level because I had to know where.
Oh boy.
Yes, let the hate flow through you.
That work?
This seems unreasonable.
That it did. All right, it made its save, so it's going to take half damage.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right. It's minus 18 because it accidentally did full damage.
What's up?
I'm doing math real quick. So that is.
Oh, okay.
There we go. All right.
Bridge
But
is
it lets
now
out a kind of kind of feminine screech that's also kind of has this edge of kind of like a monster vocalizing in it. This kind of very harsh, angry screech. As it's caught in the fireball.
Sorry, I'm sorry about them. Really sorry.
Is that going to be your turn?
I will. Gotta take cover behind here.
All right.
Not looking over there.
Mm-hmm. Zerth.
Okay.
Oh, let me end my turn.
Oh.
Let me Okay, just for a bit of clarification.
Mm-hmm.
Goblin ran away, got sniped by this Medusa. Medusa was running away, did not attack us at all. My boy went after the Medusa and attacked her. Now she's attacking us, or she hasn't attacked yet, and we're
No.
just attacking her.
No, I ran over and said, "Wow, you're so cool." And then I saw what she was with blindsight, and then I told everyone else. And with the preface of, "But I think she's cool."
She's
And
cool.
then-
She turned Gaster to stone.
And then all
It's a
and then
zombie!
every
skeleton.
other person in the group just started attacking her. Am I missing anything?
She attacked
That's about
us, and we're attacking back.
She looked at a skeleton.
Yeah, my skeleton.
Okay.
She didn't
Did we
know.
did we also like get
Medusa,
shot
not
from that
child.
direction?
Is other than Gaster, did she do anything to us?
I'm pretty sure an arrow came from
I
that
don't know.
direction.
Dova, did she do anything that we know of?
That you know of.
Yes.
You can't directly link anything else to her.
Yeah.
Him.
Hey, I didn't attack her.
Also,
Except
she
for like
has
the
exploding arrows. Those are pretty noticeable.
Except for what?
I think that was.
Hey, I have an excuse, okay? I'm in rage.
Fair
Okay,
enough.
Well, other than the angry squirrel, so as far as Zerth has seen, he has been innocent until we started. Well, I did until the group started attacking. Is that my understanding? Other than Gaster.
Well, it is evil, technically.
To be fair, our wizard just like fireballed it, so we have to avenge his loss of spell slot.
I could get him drunk and a good night's sleep for that.
Oh boy.
So, from Zerth's perception, we're attacking an innocent.
Maybe.
From what he's from his current knowledge.
From his current knowledge, probably, yeah.
Okay. So he's gonna use his action to rush up.
Are there no more goblins to kill?
As far as you know, you have not seen any.
The issue Anun is having is we were following a path from our slaughtered freaking research group that was then dragged off, kept following that trail and got ambushed. So I don't think this thing's here by accident. That doesn't make any sense to him.
Well, I mean, it shot the goblins.
Yes.
You know, our ambushers. Also, exploding arrows. Let me say that again. It has exploding arrows.
Why is it here?
That was an influence, though.
Zerth is going to run up and just go enough, and looks towards the towards quote unquote towards the Medusa.
In the general direction of.
So Jaffer, I like Gaster. That's one of the reasons why he attacked the thing. I haven't been ignoring it. That's been his main argument.
And just gonna point, kind of looking down on the ground, to the Medusa. You, as far as I've seen, you have not done anything wrong. Yeah. But do not come back unless you mean. Okay, hold on. Let me rephrase that. I had a trail and I lost the trail. Okay. He's gonna point to the Medusa and goes, "You, before this group started attacking, are you friend or foe?"
Yeah, I can, but it takes a 4th level spell slot or a 3rd level.
I will get you drunk.
No, I'm talking to chat.
No.
Yes,
I
you're still getting
mean, Zerf just played it down. I'm pretty sure in Dark Souls terms that means you have to 1v1.
That's true. I think.
Does it answer?
So, it does.
Okay. Because depending on the answer depends on my next action.
Let's hope its answer isn't turning you to stone.
That's going to be part of its answer.
Hey
No, it
guys,
better
just so you
not.
know,
Dusty will
I'm on a
rescind his
call real
goodwill.
quick. I'll be back soon.
Okay. It's going to say, "I'm leaving, and you'd be best not to follow. You're not worth the coin."
Oh, coin.
That's going to be the end of your turn. And
Oh, we
going
have a
to be its
bounty.
turn now. As it is running away, it is going to turn back. And with baleful eyes, its lower half still propelling it forward, is just going to give you its death stare. Ironically enough, nothing happens on its turn. However, Dusty,
Yes.
you have the option to avert your eyes. You will not be able to look at it or know exactly where it is. Actually, you have blind sense.
I do.
You do, so you can just close your eyes.
Yep.
All right. What are you gonna do?
I mean, before that, it didn't directly attack them, probably knowing it was them, but she did just try to stone him.
Oh, right, no, she's running away. I forgot to do the whole running away part. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, and she can go like 6 more spaces. That's as far as the map allows me.
Dusty isn't happy by her attempt, but can shrug it off. She did just get assaulted. It's like, no, he'll turn to Zers and says, like, should I kick her butt?
I'm interested about this coin factor. Usually in our line of work, that's not good. I do have more information. But
Yeah, but she tried to stone me.
yeah, not a fan of that.
Oh, still.
Oh, he's away at the moment. He's in the call.
If you're able
Speaking
to.
of which, when did he need to go? 7 or 8? So now or in an hour?
I think an hour.
Okay.
I cannot spell tonight. Or any other night. Nothing is new. New year, old me.
I mean, you've been casting some pretty good spells, so I think you can spell pretty well. Big joke. Laugh.
Yeah, but I know.
Big bird
Yeah,
joke.
but there's like a
Never-
ring of misspelling. So,
Never forget he the Balksmith.
do not bring up the Bollocksmith. He is a hard worker. He's trying to get his business off from the ground.
Well, you know, if his business made any sense, then it might work. Nobody knows what a Balksmith is.
He does it, and he knows it from the deep of his orcish heart.
Real story though, like it was the first session that Zerf ran when Bowie and I were there, and yeah, like he's like, oh, I got a town map for you guys. Brings up town map right in the center, Balksmith.
Dusty is not going to follow this Medusa. He thinks it's had enough.
All right.
Hey guys, remember
Yeah.
when Dago was like, "You guys find this cave," and he gives us a map and it says purple worm.
Oh, I remember that.
And we're just like, "Hey, I
No,
wonder if
it
we
was
find some purple
lair
worm."
of the purple worm. Was the map.
Yeah, and we're just like, "I wonder if there's a purple worm here." And then a moment later, it says unidentified map.
Fucking hell.
That's why when I pulled
It's gonna be
maps, I'm
Blue's
like,
turn,
north
and
and
he's
south.
going to move up a little, and he's gonna go kind of poke Gaster, a little bit curious, and you hear a little kind of tiny tink. As Gaster is quite stony. It would be Sinnoh's turn, but he is away at the moment.
Gaster's hard.
It's rock hard.
His bones are rock hard.
No, please,
Got a
I'll
real
get
bone.
you a.
Yeah.
I've never
please,
seen-
I'll get you a new skeleton.
I've
Just
never
give me
seen a
like
harder bone.
5 minutes to clean one.
If we roll him over the bridge, would he be a rolling stone?
Okay, sorry about that. Give me a sec.
No problem.
Okay. Sorry, my dentist called and had to go through some stuff there. So what did I miss here?
Not much really.
Sheriff, let the Medusa run.
The Medusa ran?
Yeah.
Wait, it is.
Dusty,
it
turn
is
your damn
currently
microwave on.
Then got turned to stone and it ran.
Oh, Power Stone, he said he sent influence.
Yeah, I see that there was influence here.
Take a short rest.
Okay, so we've got 2 influences here. I'll send them both to you. I'm not sure what they're about. Mostly Jaffer's there, Dova, so I assume you would know why he would redeem that.
We already went way past that, though. Like, I think he's referring to Dusty, and Dusty knew enough to avoid it.
Okay.
First one, yes. And second one, give me a sec to thonk.
Big bird fawn.
Oh no, it's Power Stone art. It's the Dusty bread.
Yes. Power Stone's art is one of the highlights of the sessions.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, go to the Discord down in the Art Share channel.
I have no yeast.
He did say that when you said you should bake him. I have no yeast.
Okay.
So mad.
Hell.
I love it.
Again, we can just
Alright,
use
so
blood.
for Jaffer's, Dova?
That one, deny it.
Okay.
Specifically, the petrification is part of its class feature, and you have to be within 30 feet at the start of your turn for it to trigger.
So did somebody get turned to stone other than Gaster?
No.
Okay. All right, so you should have been refunded.
You guys are at least a
there,
little bit
Jaffer.
smart enough to not look directly at it.
And learn
DeSoto's
from the spooky
now
beef jerky.
Jaffer, you should have been refunded those points. Honestly, I assume that's how it works, but not sure. All right, so anyways.
Oh, yeah. All right, so if you want to chase after the Medusa, we'll continue on with like a chase sort of thing. But if you don't, then we'll end initiative.
I will calm down.
All right.
Let it run.
Dusty chose not to.
Well, it looks like nobody's chasing, so yeah, we'll be out of combat.
All right.
Once I, can I do a perception check just to kind of like track it, like not follow, but just kind of get like a general idea. Away.
Are you gonna look directly at it?
I'm gonna smell the air.
Okay. It did leave a little bit of trail of blood, which kind of tapers off as it slowly regains its sort of invisibility.
Mm-hmm.
So you do have a decent idea of its smell, and you do kind of know where it's generally going. But after a while, the smell does kind of dissipate.
Okay, I'm gonna file away that smell.
All right.
I should make a smell file.
I'm gonna move onto the bridge and recover my hand axes if possible.
All right. Yeah, you can recover them easily. Just prime right out of the.
Just like pull one out and pull like a bit of the bridge with it. Oops.
Yeah, no, exactly. Some of the plank actually comes out with the second hand axe, and you kind of feel the bridge kind of sag just a little bit.
Dusty wants to cheer up, so he's going to go and back where those goblin corpses were, and look at the others and say, "Do you want to loot these guys? Because I'm about to let out pudding." And he doesn't leave anything.
Yeah, I wrote that at noon. Starts looting.
All right.
Go
Inun, go ahead and give me an investigation check. Which bodies are you going for first?
I'll check the roof.
All right.
Yeah, you should be able to climb on it easily by climbing up the rubble of the second part of the floor.
Yeah, the left side of the building's kind of sag down at this point, so you can kind of climb up the ramp.
Garbage.
Although, good luck looting the one on the left. I think I crushed it.
Yeah, it's kind of just a loosely contained sack of bones, just kind of crumpled against the wall.
It's a flat gate.
So you do find a handful of, mostly in smaller denominations. In total, you would find 40 sovereigns, and a large kind of loop of crowns with a string set through them and tied end to end. So it's just a loop of you're counting them, and you count 60 crowns.
Party sheet, or want me to add that?
Just add that to your inventory.
When
we get into big numbers, I'll put it in the party sheet. But for small stuff like that, you can just go ahead and keep it directly.
All right. So what was that?
40 sovereigns and 60 crowns.
Not a lot.
All right. On that goblin over there, Zerth. Parts.
That's fine.
You don't manage to find a coin pouch, but you do find its scimitar, just kind of laying in the middle of the street, and it looks pretty decent. But it is a kind of a low grade scimitar.
He'll take that and he is just so freaking frustrated with this and pissed off. He's going to start Go
Give
ahead.
me an investigation check. All right, never mind.
He's blinded by gator age.
Mhm.
He's going to start ripping flesh off and skin this thing like pulling the meat off a chicken wing.
All right.
Eat the meat and then bring the bloody, mangled bone corpse over to at noon, and just go for placement.
Isn't that the one that exploded?
It is. It's in pieces.
It's build a friend.
You grab the
I-
biggest chunks and bring it down.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was about to
Oh, yeah.
say, with all of Zer's healing, how have we never called it Gatorade?
Shit, dude.
Oh, that's good.
We need some
Uh,
Gatorade
I'm-
over here.
And I'm actually drinking a Gatorade right now. Fierce. Yeah, he's just covered in blood and just kind of like drops a pile of bones and says that and just kind of huffed away with his owl.
All right. The owl at the start of the conflict with the thunder wave flew off and was kind of hanging out in the upper boughs of one of these trees. It's been dead for a while from one of these small little parks between the buildings. But as things calm down, it kind of silently flies, just kind of glides down, and with a very, very quiet flap of its wings, just kind of settles down on your shoulder and starts kind of settling down.
I subconsciously just kind of start patting it. Just kind of walk off with my emotional support owl.
All right. Who else was going to start looting?
Sinnoh will.
All right.
These
Looking
two over
through
here.
looking through those two hobgoblins, they're a little bit more well equipped, but you'll find that there's a big lack of sort of personal items on them. And you especially, you would know this. With a lot of mercenary groups, the members of which will usually deposit everything that isn't necessary to do whatever they're doing. They'll usually deposit that in a safe place. Some things slip through, like some people or some of them will carry coins just in case they need to bribe somebody. But otherwise, very kind of sterile as far as personality goes on these bodies. However, in addition to the wand that you find on the spell casting one, it's a very simple looking wand, and you detect that it's not really that magic. But you would find a small, very very compactly folded up little note on the spellcaster. And you kind of unfold it and start reading. It's in common, and it is indeed not a contract exactly, but more of details of what the contract requires, kind of like a pamphlet.
Okay.
And the contract is for your head. You specifically, Sinnoh.
Oh,
But there's really not much information as to who gave the contract. All that's given is directions on a dead drop to place proof of death. And it's a very, very kind of empty piece of paper other than those very terse notes.
He's gonna frown and pocket the note for later.
All right.
Jeez, and all, who'd you mess up? Who'd you anger?
I mean, he knows exactly what's going on, but the rest of you don't know about the note.
I guess not. I guess.
You would see him just kind of look at something, fold it up, and then put it in a pocket. You wouldn't. Nobody else would really see what was on the paper.
And Dusty's not curious enough.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, it would require reading. Of course, Dusty's
can
not
read.
interested.
I just want to feed my pudding at the moment.
All right.
So nothing else of note on them. You said there was a wand, but it's not really magical.
Yeah, it would just be the standard wand, spell focus wise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's valuable. That's like 25 gold, I think.
I thought they were like 10. And considering
Just
it was
the
on
standard wand. It isn't a special wood.
Yeah, and especially because it was on a hobgoblin, I'd be surprised if I got a whole gold out of it.
Mm-hmm. It
Sorry,
doesn't look
Galifar.
it looks fairly well maintained. Looks like he was caring for it fairly well, but it's not special.
He won't bother.
And they all have their various weapons. The hobgoblins themselves have a very kind of a nice looking long swords, as well as what does he have? As well as long bows that are currently strung across their body. But they look like solid quality weapons. Not something that that kind of an uncivilized goblin or goblinoid tribe would have, but something that a definite mercenaries or bounty hunters would have.
He'll inspect the long swords closely and see if he's got if there's any
Maker's mark or something like that.
yeah, anything that might indicate decent worth, as well as where they might have gotten them.
Okay, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
I'm not investigating with DeSoda.
All right. One of the swords in particular has been damaged pretty heavily in the fight. It got dropped at the wrong angle, and the tip actually just broke off. It doesn't seem like that one was high quality. But the other one is definitely a finely made weapon. You would not recognize the maker's mark, but it feels very good in your hands.
He'll go in and take it.
All right, go ahead and add a long sword, high quality, into your inventory.
He can always find a use for another weapon.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at this point, I've got, what, like... I've got 2 hand axes, I've got the short spears, my bow, a bunch of, arrows.
You got options for days.
And now I've
Hey,
got
Dova,
Yeah?
what's the best way to prepare goblin meat?
You've never cooked a goblin before.
Really?
Oh, you wanna eat these guys? I'm gonna give them to pudding.
What's your alignment?
What is
Actually,
my
I'll look at it real quick.
chaotic?
I
good,
assume
apparently.
that the longsword comes with or had a nice sheath with it too.
Yeah, the sheath itself was fairly plain, but it fits well.
Cool.
Apparently chaotic good, Dova.
need to check something else real quick.
You might have to shift that
are you
alignment
wondering
if you're
if,
intent on eating goblins.
Why?
I mean, I had this argument a lot with the Friday group. It all depends on the species. I mean,
They are
it is
capable of speaking a language, yes.
yes, and yet also in the lore of kobolds, it literally says they will eat anything. It doesn't specify
What's the question?
non-sentient. So I wouldn't say that it would be an evil act for a kobold to eat a goblin.
You guys have been eating so many sentient beings, anyways.
Okay, clarification. One of us has been eating a lot of sentient beings.
That's
I'm
true.
very-
No,
But
two
that
of
makes me
you.
say that.
Zerth and Dusty, both of you. Though Dusty usually only a hand.
And he probably gets that from his dad, who, in his race description, says they eat people. So
Yep.
I drink blood, thank you.
He makes
Well, whatever. You would not know what's the best wood to make to grill goblinoid over.
well, I said the best way to prepare.
Oh, the best
goblin.
way to prepare? Okay.
I don't think
Probably
goblin
the
tastes very
same as other decently tough meats. Maybe low and slow, or pre-tenderize it first with a kind of a mechanical tenderizer, like a hammer.
Okay. Oh yeah. Since I got Dusty's arm, I've been working. In my free time, I'm gonna be working on those cur items. I believe
Alright.
the next one's a ribbon for Dusty. In my free time.
Okay. And I think we talked about exactly how much gold it would take in time.
Yeah, I already spent the gold. I just need the
Gotcha.
time, the rest of the time.
How much time do you need?
I believe it was just one work week, but I think I only worked for it for like 1 or 2 days before we got the.
Yeah. I suppose in these rests you would have racked up about another work day, just traveling down here.
All right, so 2 left.
So,
Oh yeah, and is everyone hungry? He says as he's skinning a goblin and testing the firmness of the.
Are we taking a short rest?
if you'd like to.
I mean, if he's skinning up a goblin, then we probably are.
You'd be surprised how fast one can do that when you have a knife that can be multiple knives.
Also, you have no workstation. You have a super nice knife, but if you're holding-
Cobblestone is very nice.
I was about to say, in RimWorld, you could literally designate a square outside to skin things, so I'm pretty sure it'll be.
Yeah, I'd say you can kind of go around the corner and prep this stuff. You have a knife?
I have my doppelganger's deck.
What sort of knife would you like to make that?
Any knife I want, whenever I want it.
All right, as long as you're proficient with it.
I am proficient in cooking tools. Yeah.
I'll accept that.
Nice.
What? Doppelganger knife?
Doppelganger's dagger can transform into any weapon that I have proficient.
I believe it was Doppelganger's fang. Oh, sorry,
Right.
Doppelganger's claw.
Right. Yes, that. But it's a dagger normally, and I figured because I'm proficient in knives used in the kitchen, I could use it for that too. Instead of switching out the different knives, just like, okay, now I need a cleaver. Okay, now I need a fillet knife. That'd be awesome.
It would be pretty cool.
I'm gonna do exactly that.
All right, go ahead and give me a cooking check.
Throw some hit die.
Whoops, I accidentally clicked it and also dragged.
All right. So,
It's
yeah, we'll use the first one. I'll go ahead and give you guys a short rest. Let me all enemies from you first.
So we can spend hit dice.
Yep, you can spend hit dice if you like. It's a bit of a learning experience, Yark. But I'd say overall, you gain about 3 pounds of good usable goblin meat.
Nice.
If you want to go for the hobgoblin meat, that's a whole different story. There's a lot more on them, but that would be another check.
I think we're a little bit at a time because everyone's probably hungry, and I got to get the stew going.
All right, Dova.
Yeah.
So here's the strat going right now. Short rest activates arcane recovery.
Okay.
Lets me recover a spell slot equal to half my level rounded up.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna
That'll be
do
a
my
third.
4th level spell
Oh.
and res 3 of these hobgoblins.
All right. For how long?
24 hours.
24 hours. So it's just animate dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
As you're preparing to cast that spell, you're getting a little bit of internal like resonance from Gaster.
Still alive. Motherfucker's stuck in concrete.
I mean, he might still be
he
usable.
is concrete.
Yeah, that's what I wasn't sure if he was turned to stone or he was like embedded in stone.
Well, if you remember your textbooks, you would know that things turned to stone via magical means are almost always just completely stone. Only the soul itself remains. But from what you're kind of feeling as you kind of run your claws along Gaster's bones, you're detecting a bit of actual bone remaining under the stone exterior. If you'd like, you could probably reanimate Gaster. You don't know what would happen after that.
He becomes
Oh.
a stone bone golem.
All right, yeah. So I'll do 2 of the hobgoblins and I'll get fucking Gaster's dumbass back.
All right. As you're doing so, go ahead and give me a perception check. Actually, investigation, as you were kind of checking out Gaster.
I'll give you an Arcana check.
Investigation. You wouldn't be able to see exactly what it is, but kind of looking at the skull, there's a tiny little hole in it. Just one of the holes that's it's like behind the eyes. But you can see a very faint green glow somewhere within the skull. You can't tell what it's coming from, but it's the same color as your magic, and you're not sure whether it's your magic or not.
I'm gonna walk up to it. I staff and just try to lightly like tap it and see if I can like get him moving.
You
Tap the stone.
tap the stone on the top of its head or elsewhere, just trying to get it.
Just
'Cause you
like
haven't-
walking around a circle in it, trying to get it to move.
All right. You can feel that the skull is hollow still, so that's good.
As usual.
It doesn't seem like it wants to move at the moment.
I have.
But you know that your own raising spell has a little bit of restorative properties, just to like reconnect some of the tissue and get it up and moving again.
I mean, I already cast it.
Oh. After you cast it and the 2 hobgoblins kind of shamble up to their feet and kind of very gently moan and groan, do their
And on
kind of
preface,
undead
I
thing.
didn't raise the one that's just fucking broken bones and skin.
Okay, yeah.
I give a gift.
I'm gonna grab the these are basically just 2 straight up hobgoblins. Und sehr friends. But a few minutes after the spell is cast, you hear a kind of a creaking, cracking motion from Gaster, as the stone around him slowly kind of fades out. It still is covered in a very thin layer of like a rocky substance, but you can
Armor.
tell that it's just almost like a paint, like a faintly armored shell around him.
Newt's gonna take out some parchment and he's gonna take notes.
His AC is now 14, so 1 higher.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, this goes against everything he's learned in school. He also drank throughout school, so maybe he just missed that.
Maybe.
Dusty is watching with interest and says, "Upgrade? Did you get like a petrified bone skeleton?"
It would seem so. Gaster,
So everything about this was good then.
yeah. My skeleton got upgraded. I got to throw a bunch of fireballs around. Gotta
all up and up.
Gotta drink and it'll be better.
Yeah. Oh, Blue gets to roll some hit dice. I should probably do that.
Yeah,
Gaster,
and while you do that, I'm gonna make a stew.
Gaster get healed at all?
No.
Also, I need to actually take control of the damn character.
That's a good idea.
There we go.
Dusty?
Because it's saying that his health is moderate, but my character sheet doesn't have
Yes.
Oh yeah, because I just grabbed a skeleton.
Okay. Oh, and you named it Gaster?
Here. I've got the perfect meme for this. If it will actually load.
Am I? I didn't ask you if I should cast Fireball. I asked you how much health you had.
Awful bold statement of someone within fireball distance. What did you say, person within fireball distance?
There we go.
I didn't ask how big the room was. I said cast fireball.
Oh,
That's in noon right now.
All right. So Dusty, I stand as a with
I
my
did my
hands
best
behind
actually
my
to
back.
not do that.
Yes.
Stand behind my back like a general. I have a mission for you.
What?
We need ingredients for the stew, veggies and herbs and stuff like that. Are you prepared to take on this mission?
I am
It's a
prepared to take on this mission, General Brother.
He's gonna put his hand beside his muzzle and say, "If you do well, I'll give you extra meat in the stew."
Nice. Yeah.
I mean, I drink from people, but I don't know about eating goblin. But sure, why not?
It's meat.
Meat is meat.
At about this moment, all of you have a very strong, almost instantaneous feeling that you're being watched, and it just goes away instantly.
Ah, shit, we just got scryed.
I was about to say, Anoon's gonna try looking for a scrying orb.
Why does this day just get worse? He just looks up into the sky, takes a long drag.
Are you casting detect magic, Inun?
Oh, I can. Yes.
All right.
Ritual cast detect magic. Actually, no, I'll do it immediately.
All right. Looking around, you don't happen to see any scrying orbs, anything of that sort. However, you do see a very faint glow coming over from the direction that goblin. Actually, no. It would be in the pile of like bones and scraps that Zerth brought over.
Oh,
Okay, I'll go look for. I'll sift through it.
All right. You kind of use the
Oh,
very
an Arcana
tiptoes
check?
of your claws. No, it's fairly easy to find as you find the kind of shattered and splintered back half of the explosive arrow.
All right, I will.
It's made of kind of a silvery wood. You initially thought it might have been metal, but it's actually a very dense wood. You can see the very faint grains in it.
All right, I'll give that to Yark, but get Sinel's attention. Hey, you think you can fix this?
Dova, do I think I can fix it?
You didn't even see what it looked like to begin with. I mean, it's a solid. It might be like a crossbow bolt shaft now. He just says that.
Hands it back to Noon and says, "Nope."
All right, well, Noon's gonna let everyone know about it, and if no one wants it, he's gonna keep it and try like throwing it like freaking ninja glass,
Like a dart.
Zerth would take it.
like porcelain, just have it fucking explode. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. I mean, Zerth would take it if you don't want it.
I think Noon will keep it.
You can keep it? Okay.
All right. So, and this is the moment I was actually gonna. As soon as he goes AFK. Oh, there you are, bud. Yark?
Yes.
So, it's at about this point that your stew is actually good to go.
Sweet. Did Dusty find some nice veggies?
Go ahead and give me a survival check, Dusty.
you got it. Time for a survival check.
And is this like an actual abandoned town?
Dusty, you would find a small crate of very rotten, kind of dried out apples, but nothing other than that.
I guess they weren't really living around here then.
Yeah, as far as you can tell, it's been abandoned around here for a very long time.
Didn't even have any supplies. What idiots.
Hey, Dova, what was Gasper's new AC?
14. I think
that's
I
what it
already.
was that's what it was before.
No, it was 13. I added
Oh,
one
was
to it.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Well, still better than my AC. 10. No. Great.
Alright, well, if we can't get veggies for the stew, I'm going to, after the meat's thoroughly cooked, nice and low and slow,
What are you talking
I'm
about?
gonna
There's a whole produce market that we're in.
I'm gonna dump out a lot of the water, thicken it up, and then season it really well, and make a nice gravy out of it, as opposed to
You want some alcohol to deglaze it?
Smart.
sure.
Oh, I'm looking through Gaster's inventory and he has nothing.
Yeah, hopefully you're using wine or maybe bourbon for that.
I have domestic whiskey,
There you go, bud.
or some potato vodka, or my Everclear Claret Clear,
Mm.
or some Ghost
Good
Sight.
stuff.
I still have that.
Dova, which one would be best for cooking?
Probably the whiskey. Whiskey, bourbon, and wine are. I mean, vodka if you're an absolute madman.
Whatever he has that works.
All right.
Um,
So, after a little bit more prep work, you've successfully finished up the meal as best as you can. and you start bringing out the various bowls, canteens, and other serving implements that you have. Can I get a perception check from everybody as you kind of sit down and start eating? I gotta turn to my my ambient playlist now.
Is it based on
Hey, I
hearing
see
or
all.
smell?
Hearing.
I'm just taking. Inu's taking just super detailed notes of this stone-infused skeleton.
All right. And focusing on it even further, and you eventually manage to after apologizing a little bit to Gaster, widen up the hole in the back of his eye socket and look into the skull cavity.
Okay.
And inside, you see the source of the glowing. I want to look at your notes real quick. Or, where was it?
I might have to go mute for a while. My grandpa just called, and apparently he's getting a divorce.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Interesting.
So,
Well, we should
Hold on
be
a sec.
finishing up soon then.
Yep, we'll be finishing up in like 10 minutes. Inside the back of the skull, kind of near the brainstem would be, is a small green glowing rune. The
In the
one that
atlas? That's the bone.
inside of the skull. It's the same one. It's that kind of backwards R with the squiggly in it.
I just need to catch up on my notes.
Actually learn your runes.
Yeah.
I'm looking in your notes right now, and that's the one that says it signifies origin. And
Oh, okay.
your
My origin.
yeah.
Okay.
But as this is all, as you're kind of just sitting there staring directly into it and kind of jaw a little bit agape, Rosalind, Sinel, and DeSoda would all hear a very distinct sort of shambling coming from one of these kind of tunnels branching off to the sides here. One of these kind of city streets. And it would be, you know where all those fruit boxes and baskets are? It would be
Yep.
to the right of that, kind of down in that area.
All right. I send the two hobgoblin zombies over.
All right. As the hobgoblins are kind of shambling down that direction, you hear a sort of a weak and a defeated, almost like a cry of despair, as they see whatever is down there. And as you turn the corner, you see that carrying what looks to be a body is one of the members of the expedition. Covered in tattered
shit.
clothing.
Anu will rush over there and order the zombies not to attack.
As you start to rush forward, they just collapse down on the ground, fainting. As the one-armed, well, she previously had two arms, but now she only has one arm. Dwarven artificer woman collapses. It looks like she was carrying the Kalishtar on her shoulders. And as you get there, the Kalishtar is definitely dead. But she is still very faintly alive, missing an arm, and it's kind of bandaged up with this gigantic weave of kind of haphazard weave of various torn up cloth and moss, looks like. And that was her right arm.
Do we
I'll
all
have
see
the-
this?
Yeah, as you turn the corner, you would all see that.
I'm
would-
rushing over to you.
I'll have the zombies pick up the bodies that are already dead.
All right.
I'm
It was just the Kalishtar that was dead.
Oh, okay.
gonna run forward and give a cure wounds
Yeah, I'm gonna.
with my fancy robotic spider med.
All right.
I'm gonna start
Uh,
doing base first aid.
All right. Go ahead and give me a medicine check. As everyone's kind of crowding around, you really only have enough room, or I mean, you can probably clear out room pretty easy. But you're focusing on just making sure the bleeding is stopped. It looks like she is very firmly unconscious right now. She's lost a lot of blood. Just her
I'm just
entire
trying to
right
make-
half of her body is just soaked in probably her own blood.
Pardon, what happened?
I'm gonna yeah, I'm trying to make sure that all the bleeding is stopped and that she's in a stable condition so we can take her back up.
All right. It looks like she is stable, but she's not going to be waking up anytime soon.
Who?
As long as she's not completely dying.
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah, the dwarven woman from the expedition
Oh,
who is missing
Oh, we
his
found
missing her right
someone.
arm.
worst case scenario, I cast Spare the Dying.
I mean, you can do that anyways.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. As you were over there, you would check up on the dead body of the Kalishtar. It is still slightly warm, but it's past the revivify window. That's 1 minute, I believe. If you're trying to talk, Zerth can't hear you.
Yes. It is, it doesn't have a duration for Spare the Dying, just one action to cast.
Oh no, revivify.
Oh, Revivify. It
Last
has-
minute, yeah. The Kalishtar's body
Yeah.
is still slightly warm, but he's past that.
Okay, so that won't work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, he's just gonna.
Quick, recast animate dad. It's the same thing. Nobody will ever.
I don't have it. I didn't go to school for it. But he'll help carry and help out.
All right. I'd say we can probably end the session right there.
Works
We'll
for me.
pick up next week. For sure.
Maybe.
We're not going to miss like 5 weeks in a row.
The stream drop?
Still up for me.
Oh.
Yeah, still for me.
Oh, chat's still going, but on my Xbox the screen's just buffering.
Oh.
We
There is a
might.
shit ton of jump stars.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm doing a star party.
Never gotten one of these.
Oh, great. I have to try now.
Yep.
Yeah, just remember only jumping during a star party. Safanara.
I wasn't even close.
I didn't know.
Hey, how are people going so fast? I'm getting a.
Copy and paste.
warning. No, I know. I'm doing that, but it says message not sent. It was already sent within the last 30
Anyways,
seconds.
let's end the stream. Let's
Next
on
week
that
is
first.
a maybe on whether we are gonna have a game.
Oh, right, because jury duty.
Yeah. I find out as from what I understand, I find out for sure if I go in on Friday, late in the evening, and then, I guess whether I'm actually going to be serving the whole week on Monday.
All right.
And I don't know if they're gonna keep me there or let me come home to stream. I really hope I'll get to come home to stream. Because I enjoy streaming. I enjoy hanging out with you guys.
Yeah.
I never would have guessed.
Do your civil duty. Yeah, this is a duty.
But anyways.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, what?
What? Wait, what?
My thing just freaked out, sorry. Nothing.
Okay. Anyways, thank you everybody for joining us this evening for Echoes of Eberron Dungeons and Dragons. It feels like it's been a year since we last streamed. Perhaps even a decade. But we are back
Like we haven't...
to do it regularly. So thank you all so much for joining us for the return. I will be back tomorrow with Tales of Miraleth Dungeons and Dragons. I hope to see you all here for that. It will be at our regular time. I'm not going into work early tomorrow. Thank you to my patrons, donators, and subscribers. It's because of you guys I'm able to continue bringing this content. Check out the links in the description below. Our Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Patreon, all those things. Please consider supporting the channel. You can become a patron. You can subscribe to the channel. Lots of different options. We also have our Humble Bundle partner stuff. So if you grab a Humble Bundle through our link, you can support us that way. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Heck yeah, bye.
Bye.
We had a great time being back here finally playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, God.
I'll see you later.
Well, shut up! But I just want to
This is my time.
But I just want to tell you,
No. I will end you.
Seamless.
Christ. Such a chaotic energy. Oh my God.
I'm dying inside.
I already have
Transitions.